Blessings and welcome to this inspirational video where I'll be sharing a glimpse into the Magdalene Temple Keeper's Year path. And this is a path of initiation into the Magdalene mysteries. And in essence, this is a whole full year's spiral following a beautiful Magdalene star map. This is something that came through me, through the teachings, through transmissions, to guide women through an awakening and a remembrance, a reclamation, so that we can really devote to this path of love, of our soul's destiny. The overlighting energies of this path are the teachings, the wisdom keys, the transmissions, and the wisdom of Gaia transmitted through Mary Magdalene, through the Sacred Rose Mystery School. As part of the year's path, we, as I said, follow this map. And this map is like a compass. It's like a foundational platform or a crystalline grid. And it's got a very specific lineage, which we learn more about in the path. But it takes us through the eight-pointed star of Nana or Venus. So we follow the nature's wheel of the year. And this is rooted in the Celtic lineage or wisdom traditions. And within those 8 temples, the rose opens to us and gifts us with these incredible blessings and wisdom keys for our transformative healing journey. As part of these temples, we receive 5 rose activations, and one of them is the Magdalene Seal of Honor. And so where I am now is a beautiful rose sanctuary here in the United Kingdom. It is one of my favourite places to be, and sharing this program and any of the teachings or retreats that I share here, it just is magical. Not only that, it is a pure temple space where we can fully immerse and surrender into these energies of change and transformation that we're being asked to navigate through at this time. And so I'm here because I've just completed the spiral of 2020-2021, and we complete with the Magdalene Seal of Honor in the Golden Serpent Temple of Isis. And so that's what we've been doing here. Also part of the course, which is something we can opt in or opt out of, you don't have to do it, is a beautiful retreat and pilgrimage in Glastonbury in Avalon, United Kingdom. This year we were blessed to be at the Chalice Well Sanctuary, and this was our temple space for the whole of our time together. And we received this final transmission and initiation with Mary Magdalene and the Pink Rose. All of this information is provided once we heard this call and apply for the course and begin the spiral. And so we have these 5 activations which in essence all come together, and they create this Seal of Honor, which is what each Magdalene receives if they are willing to take this step of initiation. So we have this beautiful star map which is holding us and supporting us and providing a template for all the mysterium and the curriculum that you receive. And for example, within the up and coming spiral, which begins on the 20th of October 2021 and completes a year later, we'll be meeting for a pre-call on the full moon in October. And this essentially opens the temple, and once you go into the temple you then have all this lovely material that you work through to then begin the path. And then on Samhain this year, on the 7th of November, we meet for our first temple call, and this is with the Red Rose and Mary Magdalene. What's really special about this course and program and intimate journey is that we are overlighted by the Rose of Mystical Counsel. So we have Mary Magdalene as the essence or the mainstream of consciousness that is dwelling within these teachings, within these practices, methodologies, and cosmic transmissions. But we're also going to be receiving the most amazing gifts, sacraments and blessings and rituals from Goddess Isis, Maria Osset Isis, Mother Mary, and Yeshua Sananda Christ. And so we really will get a sense of working with this dynamic, beautiful and peaceful energy of the Magdalene lineage. So I'm going to share a little bit of what you might expect. So for example, within the year's spiral, you will receive an amazing rose blessing with Mary Magdalene. Also, we will enjoy a sadhana with Rose, as well as a beautiful sequence of meditations, practices that help with clearing, forgiveness, purification, and embodied practices of soul tantra. This body of work has been born through me, through those women who have been part of creating this story of love and this holy grail, which is just, it's mind-blowing. I don't have words to put to it, really. But in essence, it's a co-creation. And as we follow this spiral, this map, it's quite incredible how each woman goes through their own personal journeys, yet as a group we kind of are together. And so we will be using Gaia's wisdom, so tinctures, flower essences. I'll be introducing beautiful topics for healing, such as the yoni egg, yoni steaming, and essentially creating the space for these cosmic transmissions to come through. As part of the spiral as well, there will be Rose Councils. So these are basically where you meet up with another woman, and we alternate these groups, or two, so the max in the group are 3 of you, and you connect, and there are specific practices that are sometimes invited, such as the womb breathing, or opening to channel to receive light language, or whatever it may be, and you explore the temple teachings together. And also what's lovely to mention is that each temple you receive a womb manuscript that is directly connected to the mythos of Mary Magdalene and the tales and the stories, and also my personal experience and direct connection and contact with Mary Magdalene around these specific topics. So for example, with the red rose, the womb and blood rose mysteries, and also stepping through those sacred thresholds into new realms of being and becoming your vision. So these womb manuscripts help us kind of ground and embody, and to be inspired by pieces of information or knowledge or stories to then go and explore more deeply these areas of occult wisdom and teachings. What I present in this body of work are these cosmic transmissions, which are exquisite. They really are, and they come with ritual and ceremonial magic, and receiving sacred consecrations or sacraments that are related to that particular rose temple. And so we have this map, we have these beautiful sequences of transmission, downloads and practices. And also we have these activations that work with rekindling and awakening codes of wisdom within our body of light. So as I said earlier, this body of work is something that's come through me very organically through my own healing journey, and it continues to flourish and blossom. in these recent times, I think what's clear for us all is that every day we are creating our reality. And in every breath and every minute that we walk and talk and create, life is changing through us. And so this is what these new containers of multidimensional, soul-based education are for those who have this calling, those who are ready to share their light as priestesses, as medicine women, way showers, as daughters of the rose in new ways. It's like a multi-dimensional container and can be quite vast, which is why having the compass of this star map is key. And also our groups and this intimate group of sisters that we build our relationship with. And so Mary Magdalene overlights this course and is very much holding the space of Master Temple Keeper. And the reason the name is called the Magdalene Temple Keepers is because each temple you go into, you're activating a gift and remembering. And all of these gifts come together as one vision as you complete with that final Magdalene seal of initiation. And this is, in essence, for some of the women called into the journey, is a reinitiation, a reordination into this path. This body of work is a fusion of tantric soul teachings and the light of oneness. And the light of oneness is about these principles of Christ creation and sacred marriage of the Holy Grail, lineage, for example. And so we explore these topics through our own bodies, our own hearts. And the whole journey is rooted and centered within the womb, and it awakens the heart and the sacred mind, these Holy Grail centers. And toward the end of the experience, these centers become fully coherent and whole, so that you're ready to blossom into these incredible new ways of being and living upon your earth walk. Finally, I'd love to mention that because of my geographical location, so I live near Glastonbury, which is more of the kind of earth-based name, and then we have Avalon, this kind of more inner realm. A lot of the teachings and the mythos are anchored through these beautiful temple of sacred marriage. We explore so much of what is already very present on this earthly realm of the teachings of Tiamat, Inanna, Mary Magdalene, Isis, Mother Mary, light conception, Yeshua, the sacred masculine. But what makes this very unique is that it is being infused by these cosmic transmissions and codes that are channeled through the Magdalene flame. And how I experience the Magdalene flame, it is this flame of cosmic wisdom, of the Sophia. It's like the pink rose with all of the wisdom of the unconditional love, the wisdom and the power. And within this flame, within those cosmic transmissions of the Divine Mother, is a beautiful hue or ray of light for each individual woman. So you will be receiving your own unique awakening, transformation and healing, so that you can fully embody and awaken to who you truly are. I'm going to be sharing an open house session in the next few weeks for those who want to experience a transmission or an activation, and to also ask any questions. And there will also be some testimonials from the women who have just completed the spiral and who have been super courageous, trusting, open and supreme in their deep dive into who they truly are. And in essence, even though I mention it a lot about it being like a deep journey, it is a path of light, it is a path of truth, and so we are given gifts of how to transform, how to alchemize, and how to be in a world of light and dark, pure, unpure, and continue to stay in our energies and to continue to serve as a chalice of light, the goddess. So I look forward to sharing a little bit more for those who do have this deep calling. I send you all my blessings from the beautiful Rose Temple here in the United Kingdom. Big kiss.